All right, welcome race fans. Tonight, SRA takes to Homestead for, I believe this is race number 2 of their brand new season here, isn't it? Race number 2?
Three.
3. My bad. Dang. It's hard for me to keep track of all that stuff. But anyhow, here, they're going to be doing 100 laps here tonight. So this will be an exciting race as usual. These guys put on one fantastic show here. I'm telling you, I've never seen a league that could run fixed setups like this league. But anyhow, welcome into the booth here with me, Jeff Dotson. Welcome, Jeff. Good to see you.
Yep, good to see you too, Rudy. And I think it'll be a good night of racing here for SRA's Auto Targets Truck Series. 100 laps around Homestead. Ooh, this will be fun.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk to the drivers beforehand to see if there was anything that we needed to be aware of how this setup was going to feel, but I don't think it's really going to matter. These guys put on a heck of a show anyhow. But we're going to get to their sponsor here in just 1 minute. If you'll give me a minute, we're going to pay the bills here with their sponsor. Now we will here after they get done with practice. We'll go ahead and do that. Well, you want to run down through the points real quick while we got a couple of minutes, Jeff?
Yeah. All right, your top 10 in SRA Auto Targets Truck Series points. Bobby Zaleski is leading with 84. Second is Ronnie Norman with 80 points. He is 4 behind the leader. Third is Kyle Putz with 79 points. He is 5 behind. Fourth is Bobby Cheney with 78, 6 behind. And fifth is Dean Helt. He is tied with Brett Pancari with 73 points. They are 11 behind. Seventh is Nicholas Caressel with 72 points, 12 points behind. Eighth is Austin Roberts with 71 points, 13 behind. Ninth is David Shutt with 70 points, 14 points behind. And rounding out the top 10 is Mark Newland with 66 points, 18 behind.
Man, tight field so far. And I know this is only race 3, but it sounds pretty tight there so far. Aaron asked me to check on his paint, so I'm going to go see if I can find him real quick here. And yeah, I think I got him there. Jurassic Park, is that what I'm seeing? I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get a little closer here. He asked me to look at it. Buffalo Wing. Yep, it's working. It's working. I don't know if he can hear me. He's in the next room. But brand new paint job on that car, or on his truck tonight with Buffalo Wild Wings. So very cool. So, all right, a little less than a minute and a half here until qualifying. Now looking for a piece of paper on my desk. Made my desk a mess. Isn't that something? Wow. Oh, now there's another new one. Christian Snyder and Beck. That's a new paint job. Beck Pens. So I think we're going to see a couple of new paint jobs out here tonight. I've seen somebody else's, but it just kind of went through my, as I was talking, it kind of went right through, you know. I can't remember what DNE up, whatever that is. I can't make out who that is. That would be Derek Bordeaux. So I think that's a new paint job on his too.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that one before. There's a snake bite, Brett Pancari. I've seen that one before. A lot of these guys with their usual paint jobs out here. Azus by Jason Covington. I haven't seen Jason around for a little while. Looks like he's back now and racing with the guys, so good to see Jason back. And looks like that's going to wrap up practice, folks. So we're going to step away here real quick and play our national anthem just to get things rolling. Everybody stand up and salute the flag, and we will be right back.
Guys.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
And also, tonight's race brought to you by
Shooter ready?
5 years ago, Chip and I were on our way back from a shooting event, and we were talking about how bench rest shooting at paper just really wasn't cutting it for us anymore.
We spent some time building some remote-controlled steel target systems, and we had a lot of fun shooting at them. But then we had some issues with ricochets, and we thought we could really do more and take it to the next level.
We developed a ricochet-free, bullet-sensing target material that, with the help of some electronics, is capable of converting a bullet impact into a digital electrical signal.
Once it's digital, the possibilities are truly limitless. To start with, we've built an Android app that can show your hits in real time, score and time your shots, provide auditory feedback, and a whole lot more.
For our first product offering, we're releasing a lifting system that we call the AutoTarget's Lift Unit. Now combine this with the app, and you're able to put targets up and down in the field with the press of a single button. You can also use the app to create complex courses of fire by setting up different target presentation sequences.
Our bullet sensing targets are self-supporting and have up to 4 zones. That means the app knows whether you hit it in the body, in the head, or in the center mass area. You can set hit requirements for the targets to fall based on these zones too. For example, you can do a failure to stop drill. For this drill, it requires 2 shots to the body and 1 headshot.
Our targets last around 500 rounds depending on caliber and shot placement. They can last up to 1,000 rounds if you're using smaller calibers like .22 long rifle, for example. It's important to us that AutoTargets is easy to use and affordable for as many shooters as possible. You don't need a large upfront investment, and you don't need to be a shooting range to get started with AutoTargets. You can do a lot with a single target system. Anything from backyard air rifle shooting to competitive pistol training with draw, malfunction, and reload drills.
The lift units will create their own wireless network, so you just turn them on and they're ready to go. Each lift unit will act as a repeater for the others. The great thing about this is that your smartphone or tablet only has to be within range of 1 lift unit to be able to connect them all. Depending on conditions, lift units can be up to 250 yards apart. This allows you to string out targets to 100, 250, 500, 750 yards, and even further.
When you buy auto targets, you're not just buying the hardware. We have tons of features that we're planning on releasing over the lifetime of the product.
Some of the coolest features are competition-type scoring, new target designs, multiplayer games like our version of a shooting tree, sharing your score data, and lots of course of fire options. Software updates install with a single button from the app, so you can get the latest features in no time.
Auto Targets is not a one-off product. It's a full digital shooting platform that's backed by a team that's as passionate about shooting as our customers are.
Okay, Jeff, we are back, buddy.
Welcome back.
And boy, look at Alex Peck coming in on the top spot. Him and Ariotti, man, where did they come from? Holy smokes.
Yeah. Marcus Richardson's not too far behind them either.
Well, thanks for joining us here tonight. We appreciate it here on MaxSpeedTV. And a special shout out to iRacing, thanking them for allowing us to be up on the portal, the iRacing Live portal. And a special thank you to Jack Davidson for making all that happen behind the scenes and keeping all that stuff square, because, man, that's got to be a real nightmare. So thank you again, Jack. We appreciate that. Yeah, it's up there, Jeff. I seen your truck. Yeah, Aaron's in the booth here with me, Jeff. And he's going to be in the race tonight with a brand new paint job there we seen earlier. Buffalo Wild Wings. So we'll watch for you, Aaron. We'll watch for you in the back. I'm kidding. He knows I'm kidding. That's my son. It should be a pretty good race. I know it was pretty warm here today, so it's pretty warm in the booth here tonight.
Yeah, it's been getting pretty warm here too.
Yeah, it was like 60 something today, 65, but boy, cool wind, you know, just it was kind of like one of them deals. If you could sit outside in the sun away from the wind, it was nice and warm, but boy, that wind was blowing, it was cold.
Yeah, same here. It was about 65, and it was,
Yep.
Wind here was cold too.
Yeah, we were about that 60. I think they were calling for us to get up to like 67 today, but I don't think we made it. Tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be like 65, and then when you know, like Wednesday, it's supposed to drop back off into the 40s again. Man, I can't wait for winter to be over. All right, less than a minute away here. Qualifying will be over. We'll be getting them gridded up and ready to get this thing underway. So 100 laps looking at these guys tonight here at Homestead. And they won't disappoint you for putting on a good show. I think they pretty much put on a good show every week, don't they, Jeff?
Yeah, that's a fact. They do. And you don't want to miss none of it, because it'll be edge of your seat racing the whole time they're doing it. So,
hey, Catfish in chat, how you doing? How come we don't see you in these races? That's kind of Man, you're missing some good racing here with these boys. I know you race with them. You only race the Gen 6 series or what, but yeah, there's some good racing in these trucks. All right, looks like that's going to wrap it up for qualifying. And you know what that means, Jeff. We're going to be getting them ready to get them on the grid here and getting them lined up for the show. It looks like Alex Peck is going to hang on to the pole position.
Yeah, there's a lot of close times in the top 5 up there. Whew.
He's sitting on pit road right now. All right, folks, we're going to get them ready here to grid. And it looks like here we go. All right, starting on the pole position, Alex Peck with a 31.098. Congratulations to Alex for grabbing the pole here tonight. Ariotti in second place. Marcus Richardson starting third. Bobby Zielinski in fourth. Tyler Ducharme in fifth. Derek Bordeaux sixth. Brett Pancari in seventh. Christian Snyder eighth. Ronnie Norman ninth. David Shutt rounds out the top 10 there, Jeff.
Starting 11th tonight, we've got Kyle Putz. In 12th is Jared Darling. 13th, we have Mark Newland. Starting 14th is Delonta Ballard. Starting 15th is Josh Robin. Starting 16th is Bobby Cheney. 17th will be James Lehman. 18th, Dean Helt. 19th, Nicholas Caressel. And rounding out the top 20th, starting will be Daniel Losi. Rudy?
All right, Cody Miller will be starting 21st. Austin Roberts 22nd. Connor Anton 23rd. Femi Olat back in the race here this week in 24th position. Chris DeJong 25th. Randy Roberts 26th. Sean Williams 27th. Rafael Mota, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the whole name there, sorry, but from Brazil, is going to be starting 28th. Jason Covington 29th and Trevor Pertelli 30th. Jeff?
And then we got Nick Northrup starting 31st, and Spencer Owens 32nd, and rounding out the field in 33rd is Aaron Cummings.
Oh, you forgot Justin Gable.
I thought he was an admin.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are right. My bad. Man, you're on top of it, and I'm not tonight. Starting, and it looks like they're getting ready to roll off the grid. I always liked Homestead. I don't know. It's wow. Okay, so all right. Now that everybody's covered here for like the layout of the track, and it's it's a different track than most tracks that these guys have to worry about. Pit road entrance is actually going into turn 3, and you must take the service road. Also, coming off of pit, you have to take the service road as well. So you can't just go right up onto the track in turn 2 or turn 1 or 2. You will get a black flag for unsafe entry. So just a couple of things to watch for these guys. Pit road entrance and exit. It can be a game changer.
It can, and I've seen it happen before, and it's even happened to me before too when I was racing on iRacing too. My first time here at Homestead on iRacing, I pulled right off of turn 4 and went in, and they gave me a black flag, and I was like, "What?
What did I do?"
Exactly. No one told me I had to use the access road entering, but they did tell me that I had to use it exiting, which I already knew that. But
all right, well here we go. Pace cars in. And we're under green here for the Sim Racing Authority Auto Targets 100 lap, I guess you'd want to call it. That would be 250 miles. No, that would be 150 miles. My bad. Boy, my math is really messed up. I'm messed up.
Oh, we got a wreck already.
Got a wreck already. Dang. Let's go back here and see what happened. Aye. Ouch. Oh, fender dented already. This is not good.
Not what they wanted to see.
This is not good. Not a good way to start out.
No.
to see what happened here. I know some guys, looks like some guys got together right here on the back stretch. Yeah, right there. I'm trying to follow who that is. That would be Daniel Losey. Looks like he gets together there with the 05 of James Lehman, and that immediately shoots him right to the outside, and he collects the 32. So, ow, not good.
Well, yeah, a lot of trucks ended up in that one.
Tough break for these guys already on lap 1. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of guys coming to pit road here, and I've got forgot to pull up my driver's lesson. Man, what am I, a rookie here or what, you know? My first trip out, I guess. Not too used to this Windows Snap thing. I had it disabled, but since my computer crashed last week, everything, Microsoft has their way of re-enabling everything that you've disabled. So, yeah, well, what can you do, right?
Yep.
Well, first caution out on the track on lap 1. Man, tough break for these guys, and it collected a lot of folks into it. Delonte Ballard into it, Sean Williams, Jason Covington, Daniel Losey, Femi Olat, James Lehman, Dean Elt into it. Man, a lot of guys caught up in that.
Yeah. I didn't hear if you said Delonte Ballard, but yes. Yeah, he was one too. Yep. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he was one of the ones that actually spun right there. It was the first one that I caught spinning.
Yeah.
Well, been all Alex Peck so far as he leads his third lap. 2 of them, well, actually all 3 under caution. All 3 of them. Because he really didn't get to complete the first green flag lap, so. Well, Marcus Richardson up to 2nd, Tyler Ducharme 3rd, Ariotti back to 4th now. Brett Pancari 5th, Bobby Zielinski 6th, Derek Bordeaux 7th, Ronnie Norman 8th, Christian Snyder 9th, and David Shutt moves into the top 10. Looks like some clouds off in the distance there. Hope we don't get a rain delay here in the race tonight. Did you see them dark clouds over there?
Yeah, but I don't think it's possible in iRacing yet for rain.
Not yet. Not yet. And with the new build coming next month, which I am really stoked for. I think a lot of people are. And I talk about this a lot here on the broadcast, but, the DirectX 11 coming, it's going to be a game changer for iRacing, and it could be a game changer for a lot of people. But my concern is that it could open up a whole new can of worms for a lot of people that have lower end, computers and stuff like that. But like iRacing said, time for you to upgrade your equipment. If you don't have enough RAM to run like Nürburgring or something like that, time to upgrade, get some more RAM. RAM is dirt cheap right now. Computer parts actually are probably at the lowest that they've been in years. A lot of computer parts. Now, when you get into the upper stuff, the new technology that's coming out all the time, yeah, you're talking about some big money. But, well, Jeff, get them going here, brother. We're about to go back green.
10-4. All right, pace car dives back into pit road, and they're back under the green flag here at Homestead. What a jump by Alex Peck there on the inside.
Yeah, Tyler Ducharme gave Alex a little bit of a bump there on that start. He's saying, come on, it's time to go here. Oh, and Tyler Ducharme out of shape, but saves it.
Yeah, nice save.
Man, he's going to go back in the field a little ways. Well, no, well, was that Tyler?
That was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, he's going to get freight trained here by a lot of them. They're going 3 wide. Ronnie Norman right up the middle, and I'm telling you, now there's a guy right there. We talk about him every single week, Jeff. Just man, I'm telling you, that guy has got the nerves of steel, doing things like that here at Homestead like that, going 3 wide. Whoa.
Yeah.
Christian Snyder, excuse me, I always say that wrong. Actually in the new paint job out here, Beck running in the 9th position right now. Side by side with Derek Bordeaux. Derek up on the high side, and they've got Tyler Ducharme with them there. As he kind of drifts back now after that near slip on the back stretch. Doggone near took himself out of the race. Shut passes up Ducharme, and Ducharme goes way up the hill, and he is going to get passed up by a whole mess of them here.
Wow, yeah. Ducharme's going backwards quick.
Yeah, he's going back to 17th position real quick. Alex Peck still in the lead. Marcus Richardson trying to chase him down. And Marcus, we hear from Marcus every week just how much he can manage his tires. And I think it's going to be very important, Jeff, tonight for these guys to manage their equipment. You know, as we've seen lately here with the trucks just seems like you can get about 10 good laps out of them, and man, the tires fall off really quick after that.
Yeah, and this is also a track that's known for eating up tires, so they're going to have to play it kind of safe tonight.
Yeah, very abrasive surface here at Homestead for some odd reason. It's just a very abrasive surface, and it just chews them right up. Zielinski in 3rd, Ronnie Norman 4th. Ariotti goes back to 5th after starting on the outside of the front row. And Brett Pancari, we see him up here in the snake bit truck. He is actually, he has been running extremely well lately, Jeff. And, you know, we see him every week right up here in the top 10, or bidding for the top 10 anyhow. So he's doing a really good job this season.
He is, and coming off a 7th place finish last week in Atlanta, I'm pretty sure he'll have a top 10, top 5 finish here at Homestead tonight too.
Yes, sir. Let's go back in the field here. Let's see, Delonte Ballard, which we seen was caught up into that wreck, actually is a couple of laps down back in 27th, but the last one on the lead lap right now, Sean Williams, and he's another one that's got some serious trouble on his truck, man. He's got a lot of damage, and he's falling pretty quick.
Yeah, he is. And we had a couple guys take their trucks behind the wall after that first wreck, first caution there, and that was Dean Helt and James Lehman.
And Randy Roberts, too.
Ah, yeah, just now did. Okay, I just didn't see that until, yeah. So 3 trucks out now.
Looks like Femio Lat, Nick Northrup. Well, Nick Northrup's out, but Femio Lat and Daniel Losi still sitting on pit road getting damage fixed. And we got a brand new leader, Marcus Richardson, as he battles side by side and will lead that lap.
And the race is on.
After Alex Peck led the first 11 laps, now Marcus Richardson leads. Boy, I'll tell you what, Bobby Zielinski's got some company here with Ronnie Norman. Ronnie is really putting the pressure on him. And look at Brett Pancari on the inside of Ariotti. That would be for the 5th position if he can make it happen, and it's not going to happen on that lap. But he's not giving up. He's still taking that peak there, and so is Ronnie Norman. Ronnie Norman trying to get a run on Bobby Zielinski, but it's not going to happen that time. Right.
Yeah, now here comes Derek Bordeaux trying to get a run on 37 on the low side.
We're riding along here with Derek Bordeaux right now, and you can see as they go into the turn here the different lines that everybody takes. And my experience, Jeff, has always been stay up off of that bottom one lane, that kind of different colored concrete down there on that bottom. You don't want to go there because it does make the truck extremely loose, and you'll see most of the drivers do stay up off that bottom just a smidgen. I don't know how much a smidgen is, but Derek Bordeaux does get around Brett Macari. So Brett goes back to the 7th place. Ariotti's still hanging on in 5th. Marcus Richardson still leading. Alex Peck in tow. Let's go back in the field here. Nicholas Caressel in 18th. Trevor Putelli 19th. Hard on his tail. I'm just kind of wondering, Jeff, wonder how much, when you get close to the back of somebody, how much that affects the aerodynamics on these trucks.
Oh, I say it does affect it to a certain extent, when they get right up on them, and that probably, gives a little bit of drag and slows them down. But also think there with, Nicholas's case, he does have a little bit of damage here on the left rear corner, so that might be effective as well.
Now, he seems to be kind of able to go down to that bottom a little bit better, so I'm kind of wondering if he, he's always out there looking for an angle. Him and Tyler Ducharme, I watch him every week. They're looking for something. They're searching that track over for grip, and sometimes they find it. Now, we noticed here a few weeks ago, Tyler Ducharme, he found something on the high side of the track that everybody else didn't know about, and all of a sudden you started seeing guys move up the track and found that sweet spot too. So, and the track does change with this new dynamic tracks. That's something that they got to keep an eye out for, is that track changing. As their setups change and the track changes, it gets more rubber buildup and things like that. Those are the types of things that the driver's got to be able to find, and he's got to adjust himself to.
Exactly, and that'll help them out longer in the longer runs of the race. So they got to keep track and see what other drivers are doing, and if they notice they're moving high or moving lower or whichever, they got to try that too to get more speed out of their truck to go up front and battle for the win.
Yes, sir. Spencer Owens back in 21st now, and there's another new paint job on that one right there. Safeway. That's a new one that I have not seen. So the guys are changing up new paint jobs by these guys. Cody Miller, there's one that, okay, yeah, he's ran that before. Menards, yep, okay. Raphael, no paint job on that truck.
Nope.
Chris DeJong in 23rd. And Aaron Cummings, I know he's got a new paint job on his truck. The Buffalo Wild Wings running in 24th. And the last one on the lead lap right now, Jason Covington. Looks like Sean Williams is back on pit road, Jeff.
Yeah, he is. I can tell he's got a little bit of damage there on the front end. I'm pretty sure this stop's probably to repair some of that. It looks kind of, that damage on the front end looks a little worse than I thought they were looking at after I switched camera views. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's, he's got some on the back too. So I'm pretty sure that's probably for damage repair.
Well, Marcus Richardson out here running the sponsor truck tonight, Auto Targets. Check them out, folks, autotargets.com. As you've seen in the pre-race video there that I played, looks pretty cool. Now, I wouldn't mind having something like that myself. I'll tell you what,
me either.
That looks really cool.
It does. That's some cool stuff they do over there. So, yeah, go check them out, autotargets.com.
Well, Mark is starting to pull away here a little bit from Alex Peck. Alex is not letting him get out there too far. And Zielinski is starting to put the hammer down and close up on them guys. He's clicking a tenth off here and there.
Yeah, he is. Like you said, about time to drop that hammer and go.
And Ronnie Norman now under fire by Derek Bordeaux as Derek got around Ariotti. And Derek on the inside of Ronnie Norman. Let's see if he can make it stick long enough to clear him. He's not going to beat Ronnie at the line. Ronnie will keep the Spotify truck in 4th place for the time being. Bordeaux coming back again. And he's doing the old slide job there. He's going to have to duck right in behind him.
Dirt tracking a little bit.
Yes, he was. You would think that these tires would have a little more grip than that, but they don't.
Nope.
Well, Brett Pancari goes back to the 9th place after Christian Snyder gets by him. And Josh Robin joining into the top 10 here in the Case International. Jared Darling, that's another one we talk about a lot every week too. He's been getting a lot better this season here. I think we've seen him up closer to the front than we did last season. So he is really starting to, either he's learning a little bit from these guys, or he's maybe just starting to apply more of what he has learned in the past. I don't know, but he has really been doing great. Connor Anton in 12th. Kyle Putz in 13th. You know somebody we're missing out here tonight?
Who's that?
Matt Simpson. Where is Matt Simpson?
Yeah. I know Matt.
Mark Newland in 14th. Bobby Cheney 15th. And I think it's time to about crank it up here for a minute. What do you think, Jeff? Let's crank it up.
Let's do it.
Well, I'll tell you what, if that don't get your old blood rolling right there, and I don't know what will. When them trucks go by you at 170, 180 mile an hour. Whew. You know, I got to tell you the little story here, Jeff. I'll never forget the first time I went to a NASCAR race. I went to the Michigan track, and I walked down along the track when they were out there practicing. Oh my word. That was the most intense feeling I'd ever felt in my life. I mean, it was, I can't, there's no way to explain it. When they went by at 190 mile an hour and just, it felt like your heart skipped a beat.
Yep. I have yet to experience a NASCAR race. Or IndyCar for that matter.
Nothing like being there, I'm telling you, man. Smelling that cam too, and the rubber smoke and the oil. All right, nothing like being there.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I have been to local track here, but I just haven't ever been to NASCAR.
It looks like Delonte Ballard has taken his car behind the wall, and Trevor Pertelli. So now we're down to 25 drivers on the track. Sean Williams, last one out there, is running about 9 laps down. He's in 26th right now, but he'll pass up Trevor Pertelli here in about another 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah, and we still have Femio Lat sitting on pit road, so he's still getting damage repair.
Josh Robbins slipping a little bit. Connor Anton going to drive by. Well, what a pack of trucks it is back here. This is kind of exciting racing right here. Mark Newland and Kyle Putz. Jared Darling closing that gap up on Mark Newland. That's really put these guys kind of in a pack here.
It has. This is a big pack back here. I think, if I'm correct, Connor Anton's leading that, yeah.
Yes, he is. Now Kyle Putz trying to get a run on the outside of Josh Robin. There is a little more bite up there on that outside line, and it looks like it's getting better. So the race line could be moving up the track right now.
Looks that way. I see drivers going higher than what they were. Ooh, yeah. Josh Robin and Bobby Cheney just went down to the apron.
Yeah, Mark Newland drove around the outside of Josh Robin just exactly like Kyle Putz did. Now Bobby Cheney trying to come up on the inside of Josh Robin.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder if Josh may be having some tire problems right now.
Looks to be that way. He's getting some help there from the one truck now.
Yeah, he's going to hold on to the position right there. I think mainly he just got a little bit of a good run off of turn 4, and like you said, with a little help from Jared Darling in the number 1, that kind of kept him ahead of Bobby Cheney for the time being.
Yeah.
Austin Roberts, another DuPont paint job back here in 16th place. I know Bobby Cheney's got a new paint job, but he had that last week. He's running the Napa paint scheme. He used to run the Exalta.
Yeah. Wonder if he changed that due to Chase Elliott running the Napa paint scheme now.
That could be. That could be. You know, I gave Chase Elliott a setup one time. It was an Atlanta race in the Xfinity cars. He didn't have a setup. He came into the room we were in, and I gave him a setup.
Cool.
And he wound up finishing 3rd with it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he thanked me, but you know, you can never get them people to talk in these rooms. That's really kind of weird, you know.
Yeah.
And this was been, wow, like 3 years ago. So he was he was really a youngster then, you know. He probably wasn't even old enough to drive then, was he? How old is he now?
He's 1 year younger than me. I'm 21. He's 20.
Okay. Well, 3 years ago, he would have been 17.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It was an Atlanta room, and he come in and he asked if anybody had a setup, and I said, I've got one. You have to check it and see if it. And he thanked me afterwards. He said, man, that's a pretty good setup. But he wound up, I think he could have won it, but he wound up, he finished 3rd. I don't know, I forget what happened now. It's been too many moons ago. Spencer Owens, another one out of the race. Wow, what's going on with everybody? Yeah. They're dropping like flies here.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think Spencer was that far back or had that much damage either, so.
Raphael. Now, Raphael's got a lot of damage on the nose of that truck. I'm wondering if he got mixed up into that wreck or something there. Chris DeJong coming up on him. And this is back here for 19th and 20th. And if Raphael does continue to go backwards, then that just kind of shows that damage is definitely making him so much slower.
Yeah, he's fighting on the high side right now. He's staying in front of DeShong. Ooh.
And Aaron Cummings not that far behind in 21st. All right, back up front, Marcus Richardson with a 3/4 of a second lead over second place Alec Peck. And they're still picking them up and putting them down now. Well, they keep this pace up. We're going to be at the halfway mark here in another 8 laps, Jeff. This race is going really fast.
It is.
It seemed like we had that caution there on lap 1. They got restarted, and man, they've just been like setting a pace record here.
Yeah.
Well, Alex Peck led the first 11 laps, and it took 11 laps for Marcus Richardson to get by him. And Marcus has been the leader for 31 laps now. They've been the only two leaders out there today. Zelensky. We talked to Bobby last week, and he said that he was really going to try a little bit harder this season to try to get maybe some more wins. But we've talked about this before too, Jeff. Probably one of the most consistent drivers out there on the track right there, Bobby Zelensky.
Exactly. He's always finishing in the top 5, top 3 all week, every week. And,
oh, Derek Bordeaux out of shape. Is he going to save it? Whoa, what a save. And he's coming to pit road. I don't blame him after that one, boy.
No. Oh, he's losing it on pit road.
He's going to be off in the grass. He's going to wind up getting an unsafe pit entry if he's not careful. What's he doing? I think he's goofing around a little bit there or something. But
yeah, trying out for Joey Chitwood Thrill Show.
I think so. But anyhow, when we talked to Bobby, he said, he says, I know I've been consistent, but he said consistently second, third, fourth, or fifth. He said, I want to be consistently first. So that's his goal this season, to try to be more consistent and be closer to the front and be consistently first.
Yeah, exactly. And consistency is a good goal to have. Consistency is very good, but his goal to be consistently first, that's a good goal to shoot for too. So hopefully he can get that here soon. Oh, Marcus Richardson and Alex Peck coming to pit road.
Yes, sir. Oh, Marcus trying to get that thing slowed down. But that put Bobby Zelensky in the lead. Bobby will lead a lap and collect that valuable bonus point.
And Bobby will now bring it to pit road after leading that lap.
And Ronnie Norman on pit road as well, so he comes in with the leaders. He gives up that, I think he was fourth at the time, he gives up fourth position to come to pit road with them. And Marcus Richardson will come off pit road first, as Bobby Zelensky now on pit road.
Yep, and all of that gave the lead up to Ariotti.
Yep, and look at everybody coming to pit road. Boy, new tires is definitely needed. Now, I don't think they can make it from here to the end, Jeff, so we may see some guys, I don't know, they might try to short pit it or maybe split that. You just never know what they're going to do. They're going to eventually have to come in for a splash of gas and go, but they can't make it 52 laps on the tank of fuel.
Yeah, Ariotti brings it down pit road now, and Kyle will follow him in, and that'll give the lead up to Mark Newland.
Yep, and he will collect a point for leading the lap.
Mark staying out for another lap.
Well, if the truck feels good out there, I mean, I know he's not that fast, because here comes Bobby Zelensky by to get his lap back. Bobby's back in 11th place, excuse me. Last one on the lead lap right at the moment. So if the caution did come out right now, he'd get his lap back and be back around with them.
Exactly.
He'd come out way behind Marcus Richardson. Well, he did pit on a different time, but Marcus Richardson actually now back in 8th place, 7th place. More guys are pitting. And you get a lap down at a place like this here, it's so hard to come back from. I mean, you got to think about a mile and a half around here, and how do you get that lap back?
Sometimes the only way to get it back is to either get the lucky dog free pass or out front leaders and get the wave around. Mark Newland coming to pit road now.
Yep, on pit road. That's going to give the lead up to Nicholas Caressel. He will be scored as our leader. staying out long enough to collect a bonus point. David Shutt, actually David is in 14th place now, just at the tail end of the lead lap as he gets by Nicholas Caressel. And along goes Kyle Putz as well. So these guys all passing up, and it looks like, I'm sure, okay, Nicholas must have been on pit road earlier. So yeah. Now the only other one out there that has not been on pit road is Jared Darling. He's still out here turning laps in 2nd place.
I don't think Aaron's been to pit road yet either, has he? Or did he pit earlier?
Aaron Cummings?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
He's coming to pit road now.
Yeah, he pitted earlier. Yeah, so he's coming now, and that's going to put him back, way back. But we still got some guys that need to come to pit road here and get some fresh tires. Nicholas Caressel and Jared Darling.
Yeah. Oh, Derek Bordeaux will take his truck behind the wall.
Oh, man, what the...
He was only a lap down, and he was the first truck a lap down. So I wonder what happened there.
I don't know. Maybe you could go back, wind it back, and see if you can figure out what happened.
Yep, I will.
All right, Marcus Richardson now 19 seconds behind the leader and closing. He's clicking off quite a few tenths a lap on Nicholas. Nicholas is out there on quite a bit older tires. And right now, between Nicholas Cressel and Jared Darling, there's about 4 seconds. And it looks like Jared is losing a little bit of time to Nicholas, not much. But these guys have got to be extra careful. What they're trying to do here is they're trying to make this on this one last pit stop, which they can do. But, you know, it's going to be costly for them the longer they stay out there. And these other guys have already pitted and took tires. And it's just going to cost them a lot out there on the track. As you see, Mark Newland just drove right on around Jared without an issue. He just blew right by him.
Yeah.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, update on Mr. Bordeaux. He was driving fine coming into pit road there on lap 51, and he just come back down pit road, made her stop him. When he got to the pit entrance, he was doing that little slide job we seen him doing there a little bit ago when he was entering pit road. And then after that, he just pulled into his pit stall and took it behind the wall. So I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe some tire issues or something, but it's the only thing I could, think that it looked like that was possible for him to do that, but who knows?
Well, a lot's going to change here when these front two pit, because that's going to put Marcus Richardson back in the lead, and he's going to have about a 2-second lead. Yep, here comes Nicholas Cressel to pit road right now.
Yep.
So that's going to change things up, and it looks like maybe Jared Darling, he's going to stay out so he can lead a lap and get a point.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see him come to pit road here probably in the next lap or so. He got his point. Oh, he's breaking off right now,
Yep.
I think. Yep.
He's coming in.
All right, so that will get the lead back up to Marcus Richardson here in a few seconds. But he got his bonus point.
He did.
Well, that's going to help a lot of guys, because a lot of guys were, just barely hanging on to that lead lap. So yeah, Marcus Richardson will go back into the lead. Yeah, this will change things up a lot. A lot of guys were like 34 seconds back, and now they're just like 20, 15 or 20. So
yeah. Oh, caution number 2, Rudy.
Oh yeah, boy, that's kind of odd for what that went to Nicholas Cressel. Why did that go to Nicholas Cressel? It went right to Nicholas Cressel. That can't be what the cause.
And mine went to Jared Darling.
Jared Darling?
Let me rewind it back here and see if that was maybe the case.
That's
looks like he does. Yeah. Nah, that wasn't Jared, I don't think, because he's slowing down here when the caution come out. So, don't know. I'm getting somebody different too.
Somebody stopped on pit road or something there, or something. You know, there's some weird things that happen at this track from time to time. It does pick up things that we wouldn't see. You know, there is a weird glitch at this track, and this isn't the first time that I've seen weird cautions happen. So, but leaders all coming to pit road one more time. Let's see how they do. We haven't had much of a chance to talk to anybody tonight, so maybe this will give us a chance. We'll see after pit stops here. Maybe we could get a word in with. How about we try to see if we can get a word in with Christian Snyder? He's been running real well.
He has. Let me see.
See if you can find him and wait till after they come off of pit road, and then we'll try to get a word in with him.
All right.
Austin Roberts stays out. Nicholas Caressel stays out. So, boy, big break for Nicholas Caressel because he was going to be way back in the field. All right, go ahead and see if you can.
I'm looking. I'm not seeing him in TeamSpeak anywhere.
No. Well, then we'll find somebody else. How about Connor Anton? Let's see if we can get a word in with Connor Anton. Is he in TeamSpeak? Yep, there he is. I got him.
Okay.
I got him, buddy. Let's see if I can get him up here. There we go. Connor Anton, you got a copy? Connor Anton. Connor, we're in TeamSpeak. Trying to talk to you. Okay, well, he doesn't want to talk to us. Well, how about we try to maybe get a word in with Austin Roberts?
Yep, I got him.
You got him? Oh, man, I got a hold of him. Hold on. I got a hold of him. Austin Roberts, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, how's your race running for you tonight, Austin?
Not very good. I'm pretty slow tonight.
Well, that was a nice long green flag run. We had green flag pit stops and all. We couldn't find what the caution was. Did you hear out there anybody say what the caution was?
I think Tyler Ducharme lost it. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay, because we couldn't find it. But, well, you're back in 14th place. You say you're a little bit slower than normal, but this isn't the Austin Roberts that we know.
I needed to go green the rest of the way for me to get a top 10. I'm really slow today.
Yeah, we're used to seeing you a little closer to the front, Austin, but, well, it's been pretty good out there. Does the truck setup feel pretty good with the truck?
Yeah, it feels great, actually, especially after about 25 laps. It runs like a dream.
Really? Wow. See, and that's kind of like the opposite of what I expected. I expected after about 10 laps that the tires would be just gone. Well, you can make it from here to the end, so tires and fuel are out the window. Now, if it just stays green, your dream just might fall true right there for you, Austin. So good luck out there, brother.
Thanks, man.
I don't know what room you were in now. Oh,
that was with Bobby.
Yep, okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, Nicholas Caressel with that little bit of damage on the truck, but Jeff, that really hasn't been affecting how that truck's been running tonight because he's been hanging in there pretty doggone good.
Yeah, he has. So I don't think that damage is holding him back at all. We'll see here on his restart. I think he's got something for him.
Well, we're about to find out. Jared Darling on the outside as the pace car gets ready to go down pit road. Be restarting on lap 64. Pace car in. And green, green, green. Boy, Jared did not go and holds up that outside line.
Yeah.
Whoa. Alex Peck right behind him. Bobby Zielinski. Ariotti. These guys all right in the battle. 3 wide on the backstretch. Ariotti's going to win that battle here on the bottom as he comes up on the inside of Alex Peck now. Everybody on new tires. Ronnie Norman. Boy, this looks, oh boy, I'm telling you, this looks mean. Bad to the bone right here, guys.
Uh-huh.
Zielinski up there. We're looking up ahead from Ronnie Norman's truck right here. Oh, David Shutt cuts right in front of Ronnie Norman.
Whew. Oh, man, David Shutt and Ariotti and Jared Darling are taking it 3 wide.
Oh my, I'm telling you, this is some crazy racing right here.
Yeah. And it's 35 laps to go, and they're racing like it's 5 to go.
Yep, and Marcus Richardson back in the lead. Alex Peck right there on the inside of Nicholas Kressel for second place. And he's pretty much everything but pushing Marcus Richardson down the straightaway.
Exactly. Bobby Zaleski's behind them, too, trying to get a run on him. Oh, moved up track a little bit there.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Was that Jared Darling just got in the wall?
I don't know. Might have been. I believe it was, because he's way back in 19th now, trying to get things back underway here again.
A tough break for Jared. Ooh.
Yeah, he goes back to 20th.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I saw a yellow truck get in the wall there in the aftermath of all that happening. I was like, is that Jared?
And you can see right off the back of Marcus Richardson, Alex Peck ready to eat him for lunch. And here comes Zielinski to the inside of Peck. Kressel still on the outside.
I think Zielinski wants some of that lunch, too.
I think he does. You are correct. I know he wants that top 3. I know that he likes that podium finish. That keeps him consistent, Jeff.
It does.
And he's, like I said earlier, he's one of the most consistent drivers out there. So he proved that last season, and he's on a mission here to try to even do better this season.
Exactly, and hopefully he can get up front here tonight and get the game a win.
Richardson. Wow, look at how close Alex Peck gets to him. He's just keeping that pressure right on. The Auto Targets truck out in the lead, though. That's the sponsor for this season, Auto Targets. Check them out, folks, autotargets.com. Shutt takes it into 4th. As Nicholas Kressel went back to 5th, but actually Ariotti now on the inside of him, trying to get that 5th place off of him. But here comes Kyle Putz on the outside of Ariotti now. Looks like Kyle does take over that position from Ariotti. Connor Anton now to the bottom, inside of Ariotti. So what we're seeing passing high side and low side by different drivers. Ronnie Norman.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look at Bobby Chaney breaking the top 10 here.
Oh. Good job, Bobby. He started 16th tonight, and he's up to 10th. Oh, wow. Then you got Connor Anton running in 8th, and he started 23rd, so big move for Connor tonight.
Yeah, that's great. Probably the biggest mover out there.
Yeah.
Tyler Ducharme in 11th. Christian Snyder 12th. Mark Newland 13th, Brett Pancari 14th, and Austin Roberts just lost 1 position after that restart and goes back to 15th. And he says he's slow out there, but I mean, he's hanging in there with these guys, 3.6 seconds behind the leader. seen Josh Robin blinking really bad right there. We got somebody going to pit road.
Femi Olat.
Lap back out on the track. Ooh, but he's coming back to pit road.
Yeah, I just rewinded that back. Oh, no, he didn't go to pit road. He come back out.
Yep. Back in 28th, but he has the potential of picking up quite a few positions here. But I don't think there's enough laps for him to pick up very many positions. So looks like he's riding around the apron trying to get some laps in.
Yeah.
Now it's Zielinski and Peck in a pretty tight battle here. We're gonna have 25 to go the next time by. I don't know. Everybody was saying I was too loud the one time, and then I know I was, after I got things back going, they said I was too soft, so hopefully I'm not too loud out there for you guys. You can still hear the engines over me. And Zielinski into the wall, just a slight scrape on the wall. That's going to cost him a little bit of time to Alex back. And he better be careful, because I'll tell you what, David Schutt is closing.
Yeah, so he is, and Coplitz is right behind him too.
Tyler Ducharme, Nicholas Caressel in a battle here. Tyler on the outside looks like he will hold on to 9th place, and Nicholas Caressel goes back to 10th. And he looked like he was a little loose coming off a 2 right there. And that opened the door up for Christian Snyder to get that run on the backstretch, and he will complete the pass on Nicholas Caressel. Now
Nicholas fighting back.
Yeah. As loose as he was off of 2 the last time there, I wouldn't think that he wanted to try this, but that's a racer in us. Got to do what we got to do,
Exactly.
Looks like Christian will hold on to that position for now. Alex Peck still 0.4 of a second off of Marcus Richardson. And I got to say this, Marcus Richardson is one of those methodical drivers that, he can manage his tires, still be fast. He knows he's just got to just stay within, that distance away from Alex Peck, so Alex can't get that run on him, But yet he's got to make sure he hits his mark perfect, doesn't make a mistake. And these guys have been flawless up here in the front tonight.
That they have, and it'll probably continue to keep going on with that, and hopefully, through the end of the race here here coming around here, take it to 20 to go, we'll see some racing action here, and Alex Peck will be up there battling with them for the win, and so will be Zielinski.
Yeah, Bobby Zielinski not far behind. He did fall off of Alex Peck a little bit, but you never know. He could be just kind of saving right now to make a late race run.
Could be. David Schutt's behind him too, and he's going to try to hold him off as well, along with Kyle Putz.
Yeah, those two have been racing each other back and forth for quite some time now. It looks like they're having a lot of fun out there racing each other. Most of these guys, as I always say, these guys have raced around each other for a long time, a good many years that I've known them. So most of them know how each other races. They know where the braking points are. They know where the lifting points are, and that really means a lot. That kind of makes a league a lot tighter when you learn how each other drive.
Exactly.
Ariotti now back in 6th. He's not getting too far away from Ronnie Norman.
Nope. Ronnie's saying, you don't go that far now. You stay right here.
Nicholas Caressel. As he gets passed up by Bobby Cheney, Bobby goes into 12th. More laps, coming to 17 this time by Marcus Richardson, leading him to the line.
Is it just me, or does it seem like this race has been the quickest one yet with these guys? It seems like this race has went by quick.
I know it. Yeah, with 2 cautions, it really clicks the laps off quick.
It does.
Well, it looks like Fumio Lat has taken it behind the wall again. So I think he figured out that there's no way he was going to be able to go out there and pick up any more positions. Aaron Cummings, last one on the lead lap. There he is. Okay. Boy, he disappeared for a second. Last one on the lead lap. And he does have the number 85 of Jason Covington right behind him, but Jason is 3 laps down. So it looks like a 20th place finish for Aaron Cummings. All right, Jared Darling, we still never did find out what happened to Jared, but he's way back in 19th place, but he did lead a lap. And we have a caution.
Oh, we got a caution.
Another caution. Let's see if we can find out where that is.
Yeah, Brett Carr.
Oh, yeah, and he gets tagged too. Oh, man. Let's go back and see. Just looked like he just lost it there going into the turn, huh?
Yeah, looked like all on his own. And then the truck behind him had nowhere to go and tagged him.
He got down there in that lighter gray area, caught the white line, and that'll do it. Yes, sir. And the number 27, or I'm sorry, the 47. Who is that? No, that was the 77 of Austin Roberts got into the side of him.
Oh, no, yeah. I see that now.
So.
Tough break for those two.
Yep. But the snake bite truck, or snake bite, excuse me, snake bite truck, I believe he's still out there running. I don't think he's going to come to pit road, but guess what? He better, because all the leaders are coming to pit road. Interesting. Everybody coming to pit road. Not a bad idea, though. Fresh tires.
Nah.
Well, thank you all for joining us here tonight. We appreciate it, and these guys appreciate it. They love to have their fans, and thanks to iRacing for having us up on the portal. We appreciate that. And special thank you to Jack Davidson, and thank you all for watching. We appreciate that as well. If your first trip here at MaxSpeedTV, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. You can check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Ooh, we have Ariotti making it out first there. Is that Ariotti or Kyle Putz? Kyle Putz. Yeah, Kyle Putz out first.
I thought it was Ari, but no, it was Kyle.
Aaron Cummings staying out. Looks like he's going to stay out maybe and lead a lap. That'd be a good idea. You get a point.
Exactly.
But I think he might be, I don't know. I don't think he's undecided what he wants to do there.
He stayed out.
Yep. Well, he can stay out and collect that bonus point and then come to pit road. That's what a lot of guys are doing. Sure,
Exactly.
He'll be at the back of the field, but that's where he's been. He's been at the back of the field, so he's not going to lose anything by doing it.
Not at all.
So Kyle Putz now looked like a 2-tire change, and Mark Newland with a 2-tire change will start third at the moment here. Aaron will probably come to pit road. Marcus Richardson with a 4-tire change. Everybody back here, 4 tires. Bobby Zielinski, Alex Peck, David Schutt, Ariotti 8th, Ronnie Norman 9th, and Tyler Ducharme. That's rounding out the top 10 as of right now. But we got to get a screenshot of this. My son leading the race. Holy smokes. Well, thank you, Crystal. Appreciate that. She's saying that we do a good job there, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yep.
I believe he's bringing it to pit road, Rudy.
Yes, he is. So that's going to put Kyle Putz in the lead with a 2-tire change. Mark Newland with a 2-tire change. So the front row will be 2 tires.
Interesting. And also, don't forget, folks, if you enjoy tonight's race and you're enjoying it, remember to tune in next Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time here on MaxSpeedTV as the SRA Auto Targets Truck Series will be at Michigan for 90 laps.
Oh, that's going to be an awesome race. 90 laps at Michigan. Oh, yeah. And that's one of them tracks that Jeff always seems to turn into a fuel mileage race.
It does. We'll see that next week if that's the case with these guys.
All right, well, get them going here, brother.
10-4. Okay.
All right, looks like Kyle Putz is going to start on the outside and let Mark Newland start on the inside. Now, right behind them, hungry like the wolf back here, Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski. Oh.
Yeah. All right, pace car dives back in. And they're back green for the SRA Auto Targets Truck Series here at Homestead. 10 laps to go at the line. What a restart that was for Kyle Putz starting on the outside.
Yes, sir. And Bobby Zielinski immediately goes right into the second place. Now it's a question of whether he can hold off Marcus Richardson.
Ooh, they're getting antsy in the back there a little bit.
Yes, they are. Alex Peck trying to get back to the front. Richardson to the inside of Mark Newland for third. Oh, we got spinning. Oh, we got a bunch of them into it here. That's going to bring out another caution.
Oh, boy.
Let's see what happened here. I know these guys are
Tyler Ducharme in that one.
Yeah, they're diving around for a lot of positions here. Trying to get up to it. Looks like right there. Ooh. Is that Ariotti? Kind of gets pinched down. He gets pinched down and right into trying to make out who that is, but I can't make it out. That is Tyler Ducharme. Yep. So those two going to get into it. Bobby Cheney going to get a piece of the action. Wow. There's going to be more trucks into it. Ronnie Norman gets into the front of Tyler Ducharme as well. Josh Robin. Oh, my. There's going to be a lot of tore-up trucks in this.
Yeah, tough break for a lot of strong racers that were battling to get to the front there. Whew.
Well, Kyle Putz going to stay out. I wonder if we could get a word in with Kyle.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay. Kyle Putz, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you're up there in the lead, brother. 2-tire change on that last pit stop. Do you think you can keep the hard-charging Bobby Zielinski off of your tail long enough to get the victory lane?
I mean, that's the ultimate goal. Bobby and I are in TeamSpeak together, so we're trying to work this out. We played a couple games of rock, paper, scissors to determine who's going to play nice and who's going to play defense. But honestly, we're just going to go for it. We won last week. We're trying to steal another one. I know I only had about top 5 speed, so tried the 2 tires, just kind of YOLOing it and hoping that we can get a restart, quick caution, and end this one under yellow and go back to victory lane for the second straight week.
Well, that would be kind of the ultimate for you, if it finished under caution. Because I'll tell you what, that guy right behind you, Bobby Zielinski, that guy's hungry like the wolf, man. He wants this win badly. We talked to him last week, and he said that, last season he was consistently second, third, fourth, and fifth. He said, this season, I want to be consistently first.
Well, I mean, we're going to have a race on our hands for sure. I know Bobby, he's got a lot of talent. I love racing against him and working with him and whatnot. So we'll definitely be having fun here this last restart.
All right, well, we're going to let you get back out of here. Stay focused, Kyle, and hopefully we'll be talking to you in Victory Lane here at the end.
All right, man. Thanks.
Well, let's see if he can do it, Jeff. Woo-hoo. All he can do is right now hope for a quick caution because I don't know, man. The way Zielinski was closing up on him, Zielinski was going to go by him. And Marcus Richardson sitting right there in third. He's extremely fast. Marcus has led 60 laps tonight, so he's definitely put on a dominating performance out here.
Sure has, and I don't think we've seen the last of Marcus Richardson. I think he's going to come up to the front, and he's going to try his best to do something here and get around him, so we'll see what happens.
Now, the good thing about that is he'll be starting on the inside in that second row, Marcus Richardson will, so no matter who starts, looks like Kyle Putz is going to start on the outside, letting Bobby Zielinski start on the inside, but Kyle's got the command of the start, and starting on the outside, remember we went through that last week. We talked about that the inside's got to wait for that outside to go. It's not like if you're on the outside, you can pass on the outside, but you can't pass on the inside.
Exactly. So that's sometimes where, the leader, where they have lane choice, if they choose the high side, that's sometimes where they have the advantage because those lower side guys have to wait.
Well, we're about to find out here. They're going to have 5 to go at the line, and if a caution comes out quick, we could see a total upset here by Kyle Putz with a two-tire pit stop just for track position. That would be really awesome to see that. But, man, I'm telling you what, there ain't a guy out there that needs a win right now any more than Bobby Zielinski.
Exactly.
All right, pace car's about to go down pit road. There it goes, and right on the loud pedal. And Zielinski a little bit asleep at the wheel, and Mark Newland gets a good start on the outside.
Yeah, look at that run Kyle Putz got there, man. He pulled away.
He did. He's out there by 0.4 of a second, and that's a long ways if you think about it. That's 5-6 car lengths.
Exactly. And now Zielinski blocking there on Marcus Richardson trying to pass.
Oh, Marcus up the hill, almost into Mark Newland.
Ooh.
Man. These guys
Oh, man, that got a little dicey. They know it's the last couple laps, so they're racing now.
Oh, yeah. Look at here, David Shutt now. And he gets a run. Mark Newland going to go backwards. Alex Peck gets by. Connor Anton gets by. Putz only got 0.3 of a second, coming to 3 to go. Zielinski's got 3 laps to get up there and get by Kyle Putz. Catching him's one thing, but get by's another.
Exactly, and right now he's got his hands full holding off Marcus Richardson.
Closing. Alex Peck now looking to the inside. Looking to the inside of David Shutt. Marcus Richardson to the inside of Bobby Zielinski. Zielinski's going to hold him off for now, but boy, I'm going to tell you, you know what he's planning right here. He's setting up Zielinski for that late race pass, and now Zielinski getting the hammer down to the inside of Kyle Putz. Taking a look now, looks like Marcus Richardson's going to try to get that pass maybe on the outside. So Zielinski comes up in front of him and says, And then Marcus drives it right down on the bottom. Boy, I'm going to tell you what, this is some good racing. Here he goes, and he's going to pass up both of them last lap. He cannot afford to back off of that throttle now at all.
No, not at all. Man, what a pass that was going down the inside.
And I'm telling you what, this is going to be crazy at the line here. Zielinski trying to get a run on puts. It looks like he's got him. Zielinski for second. Marcus Richardson going to win here tonight for SRA Auto Targets Truck Series. Congrats to Marcus Richardson. And where did he go?
He disconnected.
Wow. He must have pulled the plug.
Yeah. It didn't say he received throughput. It said he manually disconnected.
Yeah.
So.
Alt F4. Wow. Well, I'm telling you what.
Wow.
Looking at the laps he led tonight, he still led 60. But wow, what a finish!
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get him in here. If we can find him.
I got it.
Oh, you got him? Okay. I'll let you drag him. Marcus, you got a copy?
Hello.
Well, you must have Alt F4'd right after you crossed the line, huh?
Yes.
Well, okay. Well, tell me about that last couple of laps, Marcus, because, man, that was exciting racing.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. Bobby had all those cautions. I already know that Zielinski was kind of far back, and it killed my restart, so it took a little bit to get there, but I knew putts would be really tight, and then I had to run the eye line to set Zielinski up a little bit, and it ended up working for me. I knew he didn't know which way to, which line to block, so he went high, and I was hoping he'd go high, and then I just went on the bottom pretty much, and that's what won me the race. If he would have went low, I probably wouldn't have won.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's really cool, Marcus, that you're running the sponsor paint job on there, and you put that thing into victory lane. That really says a lot for the dedication that you put into this league. I gotta say, man, that's really great. But great racing out there tonight, and leading the most laps. You come out of here with the win. Are you ready to go on to next week?
I don't know where we are next week, but I'll be ready, I guess. Just like to thank everybody at WK&D Designs for painting the awesome truck, and everybody at Auto Targets, and for sponsoring the series. Couldn't do this without them at all. And thank you guys, you and Jeff, for broadcasting. You put on a hell of a broadcast, and I don't know, I guess the race just fell into my hands since it was only 6 laps, so it's perfect for a hot lapper, I guess.
Yes, sir. Okay, well, congrats on your win, Marcus, and thanks for talking with us, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, see you.
All right, Jeff, you got second place. Kyle Putz.
I got second.
No, Bobby got second.
Okay. Well, this is all messed up.
Yeah, my telemetry's messed up right now, too, because it's telling me that Bobby won, and Kyle Putz finished second, and Alex Peck finished third, and it's telling me that Marcus Richardson finished a lap down 16th.
Yeah. I wonder if it's because he Alt F4'd out of the race and it kind of messed it up.
Might have.
Because, you're supposed to make a cool down lap for that. So, but okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying Bobby Zielinski finished second?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, then you got Bobby.
Yep. You got a copy, Bobby?
Yep.
All right, man. Hey, man, good run out there tonight. You got second place. Last week you come off a third place, so you're moving on up there. Tell us about your run tonight.
Yeah, I was just running about third all night. I was on the verge of being as fast as Marcus and Peck, but I wasn't really there. And at the end there, just Marcus got a good run off of 4 and was able to get under me, and Kyle was on 2 tires, so it was just a heck of a race there at the end. I don't know.
Yeah, it was. Tell us about the different lines that drivers run out there tonight. Do you feel that your truck was more comfortable on the higher side or the lower side?
I was searching the whole race. I felt like I don't think there was one place I felt most comfortable. It was just situational. I would run all the way on the bottom in 1 and 2, or all the way at the top. But it was fast either way.
Exactly. Next week's race, we're coming into Michigan. You think you'll have anything for the guys at Michigan next weekend?
Of course, I always believe I always believe I can win. Just haven't the last while. I'm getting really close, but I like Michigan, and should be a fun race.
Yeah, talking about your consistency there through, your consistency through the top 5 and top 3, and you told us last week that you wanted to be consistently first. Hopefully next week at Michigan, that can happen. So, congratulations on your second place finish. You guys like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting. Thanks everyone for watching. Give a shout out to Kyle Putz, Dante Ballard, Nicholas Kressel, and Cody Miller. We're all hanging out in TeamSpeak, in the race, and that's about it.
All righty. Well, congratulations on your second place finisher tonight, and good luck next week at Michigan. Rudy, you got third?
I do. Kyle Putz, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, third place finish tonight. I know the telemetry here on everything's all messed up, but we're going to have to do it old school here in a minute. But third place, that two-tire change there on that last pit stop, it actually did put you in a good position, and that's why you did it. You did it for track position. It almost worked out for you. Now, if a caution would have come out, yeah, you would have had it. But those guys got a pretty good run on you on the inside with them newer tires, and put you back in third place. But still, overall, a great run and a great gamble on that too, Kyle. That's a good job, thinking about that far ahead, for track position and only taking 2 tires. So tell me about your racing out there tonight and how that truck performed.
Well, at the beginning of the race, I was just trying to use the same strategy that I did at Atlanta, and I realized that my pace was a little too slow, and when I tried to get going, I wasn't able to catch back up as much as I want to. And then we got that caution mid-run and threw the 2 tires on it at the end, and I was just giving it my all on those last 5 laps. I saw smoke in my mirror on the first lap after that final restart, and I was kind of hoping whoever it was would overcorrect or something and bring back out the yellow, but he was able to save it. I don't remember who that was, and then I couldn't get any grip on the bottom. I tried on the first full lap to run the bottom, and Zelensky closed the gap too much. Then if I would have run the top, I was able to get a little bit better run, but those fresh tires, just if the race were 1 lap shorter, I would have had it. If it were but third place, I'll take it, especially after the first next week back-to-back podiums, and we'll go on to Michigan.
There you go. That's a good attitude to have, Kyle. Man, I'll tell you what a great job you did out there tonight. That was really awesome. Just to, like I said, to think that far ahead and think about only a 2-tire change and just staying out there for track position, and hoping a caution would come out. You started with, I think it was 7 to go, and you were praying for a quick caution like that, and it didn't happen. But good performance anyhow. So congrats on third. Anybody you want to shout out to or thank?
I want to thank everybody at SRA for putting these on. I want to thank you guys for broadcasting. I still love that we're on the portal and whatnot. Big thanks to Auto Targets for being the sponsor for the Truck Series. It's really cool to have them on board. Big shout out to Zelensky for running me hard and clean at the end. Congrats to Marcus on the win, I guess. Thanks to Casserole and Delante and Salute for hanging out in TeamSpeak. It's always a lot of fun to come home, race once a week before head back to college on Mondays, and just having fun.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for talking with us, and again, congrats on third.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, let's see if this works now for us. I don't know. No, it's all messed up. I wonder if it even if iRacing's even showing the correct order of how they finished.
Mine's not on iRacing.
Nope, because he Alt F4 too quick.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be able to run down through the results then, so because they're really messed up. But I guess we could show it that Bobby Zelensky won, but he technically did not. Marcus Richardson did. Zielinski will finish second, with Kyle Putz third, Alex Peck fourth, David Shutt fifth, Connor Anton sixth, Mark Newland seventh, Christian Snyder eighth, Cody Miller ninth, Nicholas Caressel 10th. You want to try to do that without messing it up, Jeff? Go ahead.
Yeah. Jared Darling will finish 11th. Brett Pancari finished 12th. Chris DeShong finished 13th. Tyler Ducharme 14th. Jason Covington 15th. Austin Roberts 16th. Ariati 17th. Aaron Cummings finished 18th. Bobby Cheney 19th. And Rafael Mata finished 20th. Rudy?
All right. Ronnie Norman 21st. Josh Robin 22nd. Derek Bordeaux 23rd. Sean Williams 24th. Spencer Owens 25th. Trevor Pertelli 26th. Delonte Ballard 27th. Femio Lott in 28th. Daniel Losi 29th. Randy Roberts 30th. Dean Helt 31st. James Lehman 32nd. Nick Northrup in 33rd, and Justin Gable, he was the admin in there. So anyhow, congrats here again to Marcus Richardson for winning here tonight at SRA Auto Targets Truck Series. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. And Jeff, I'll be right back.
Shooter ready?
5 years ago, Chip and I were on our way back from a shooting event, and we were talking about how bench stress shooting at paper just really wasn't cutting it for us anymore.
We spent some time building some remote-controlled steel target systems, and we had a lot of fun shooting at them. But then we had some issues with ricochets, and we thought we could really do more and take it to the next level.
We developed a ricochet-free, bullet-sensing target material that, with the help of some electronics, is capable of converting a bullet impact into a digital electrical signal.
Once it's digital, the possibilities are truly limitless. To start with, we've built an Android app that can show your hits in real time, score and time your shots, provide auditory feedback, and a whole lot more.
For our first product offering, we're releasing a lifting system that we call the Auto Targets Lift Unit. Now combine this with the app, and you're able to put targets up and down in the field with the press of a single button. You can also use the app to create complex courses of fire by setting up different target presentation sequences.
Our bullet sensing targets are self-supporting and have up to 4 zones. That means the app knows whether you hit it in the body, in the head, or in the center mass area. You can set hit requirements for the targets to fall based on these zones too. For example, you can do a failure to stop drill. For this drill, it requires 2 shots to the body and 1 headshot.
Our targets last around 500 rounds depending on caliber and shot placement. They can last up to 1,000 rounds if you're using smaller calibers like .22 long rifle, for example. It's important to us that Auto Targets is easy to use and affordable for as many shooters as possible. You don't need a large upfront investment, and you don't need to be a shooting range to get started with Auto Targets. You can do a lot with a single target system. Anything from backyard air rifle shooting to competitive pistol training with draw, malfunction, and reload drills.
The lift units will create their own wireless network, so you just turn them on and they're ready to go. Each lift unit will act as a repeater for the others. The great thing about this is that your smartphone or tablet only has to be within range of 1 lift unit to be able to connect them all. Depending on conditions, lift units can be up to 250 yards apart. This allows you to string out targets to 100, 250, 500, 750 yards, and even further.
When you buy Auto Targets, you're not just buying the hardware. We have tons of features that we're planning on releasing over the lifetime of the product.
Some of the coolest features are competition-type scoring, new target designs, multiplayer games like our version of a shooting tree, sharing your score data, and lots of course of fire options. Software updates install with a single button from the app, so you can get the latest features in no time.
Auto Targets is not a one-off product. It's a full digital shooting platform that's backed by a team that's as passionate about shooting as our customers are.